Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, and we're on our way to 54,000 subscribers. And I thought I would introduce you guys to my new basting brushes that I picked up at Marshall's for fairly inexpensively, $3. And this is one I got from Walmart with the bristle removed. This is what a bristle looks like. This is me removing that, just in case you guys need to know. That's it. Every other bristle, yeah, just on camera. Anyway, you could try and snip it with a nail clipper too, I think. I don't want to get it wrong. I want my every other bristle, so I'm going to put those aside and do those not on camera. So I also went to Michael's because they had a half off of the bulk, the value pack of canvases, and I found this paint called Art Minds, and they have it in iridescent, and they have it in fluorescent, which is a nice pink. I mean, it's a really, really nice pink, really nice, different pink than the one I'm used to. And they have metallics too, and it's between $5 and $8, and they had a buy one get one half off. So I figured it would be a good time to good time to turn my timer on. I'll make it for 16 minutes this time. My camera shuts off at 20. So I want to do a ring pour. I haven't done any for a while, and the Caterpillar ring pour was a pretty popular thing, so I thought we would try that. And I guess I don't need to shake that, even though I thought I might. And I'm not very good at restraining myself when it comes to colors, but I'll give it my best shot. That's some Prussian blue. I thought I would just follow along in sort of groups of blues and then greens and what have you, sort of in a rainbow-esque type situation. I have shaken my paints. They do all have additives in them, like Floetrol and Deco Art Pouring Medium. First, I add my GAC 800 by Golden to make sure that if I want to use my paint thick, that I don't have a problem with that. I will have a problem. I was going to use my, yeah, there's my cup for my tip, for my tops. Okay, so let's go back to, when I do ring pours, and I put a layer of white in between, the white acts as a catalyst. Let's see if I can be less noisy. It acts as a catalyst to help enhance the potential for cells. I don't use any silicone in my paint mixes, so it's kind of nice that Deco Art Pouring Medium and Floetrol both are inclined to make cells. Now, because I expect to pour a bunch of rings, these colors will not be mixed within the rings. We'll just we'll have a blue one, then a purple one, etc. as you know, down the line. We think. We think, we're not sure. So I'd like to put that white in between everything, but I'm not going to necessarily do that. And it looks like I need to clean my tips with a bamboo skewer. Go figure. And I'm going to keep trying to do the white in between. And I'm going to move along to, what am I going to move along to? Well, since I have that white. And I love that pink. It's not as strong as I would like it to be. You know what, I didn't use any of this, and I want to because it's, ooh, it sinks right away. Wow, that's going to be different. Very different. Ooh, almost dumped that. Not a good idea. I'm loving those white rings in between. They're pretty. And there are no rules. If I make rules, I change them. So there's no point in me telling you exactly what I think I'm going to do and then change it to something else, because I will. Absolutely, without a doubt. So I'm really just enjoying those particular colors right now. But I think I'm going to attempt to move myself along. I say attempt because that is basically all it ever winds up being anyway. I don't have any black or any gold in there, and I do keep moving my tile with my anatomy. There we go. So I'm going to put a little gold in there. The gold is made of gold mica powder, and it's on my Amazon link below the video, along with my OXO omelet turning spatula that I will use in a minute on my 16 by 20 inch canvas. I like what the Deco Art Pouring Medium laden Prussian blue does next to the gold. It usually sells really nicely. I don't know that that's going to happen again, but I'm willing to take a chance that it may work. So, you know what I haven't used enough of, not nearly enough of, is that color shift from Folk Art, turquoise. I have some paintings in my back laundry room where there's a restroom also, and I see this one particular painting with this gorgeous, gorgeous swath of this turquoise color shift. It's so, so beautiful. I'm going to use the pink like I did that lighter turquoise. I hope not to not regret it. I want some purple again. Strange colors sometimes work out best. Don't ask me why. I have a minty green that's also color shift. Let's go back to, let's just go ahead. I hate to waste the gold, but I did buy two containers of it when I bought them, so I do sort of give myself permission. I'm going to have a lot of pink here very shortly that I'm going to have to decide what to do with. At least I keep leaving my tops off, so that makes it a little easier. You know what? I just want some more contrast in there. I have enough colors so that as I go, if something decides it's not going to come out, I can just switch my color choice. But basically, with the tops left on, I'm not having to clear any tops, so that shows you just how completely correct I am, that when I walk away from my bottles, that's when they clog up on me. Which means I'll probably be doing that if there's another video. Alright, so what have I got left? I've got some blues and some blacks and some purples. I like the purple. I like it with the yellow too, even though they're opposites. I haven't used any of that magenta. I think the magenta requires some more white, and I just tidied up. There we go. That is a tremendous amount of paint, and I actually can put it into another container. Whoa, not my intention. Oh well, never mind. Until tomorrow. I have another color of pink. There it is. I have this gorgeous rose color, and that may be what's coming out first. I haven't used any of this Bahama blue. I'm still doing it. I'm a paintaholic. Okay, I see that thing that does not belong there, and I want it out before it becomes part of a painting where it does not belong. If I can have it, please, can I have it? There we go. Maybe. It's rather large, and now it's gone-ish. Okay, so we can put that blue in there, and that purple, and finish up with something. What will we finish with? Wherever we finish is where we start. Maybe put some black in there, and some more gold. I just made my tips container disappear. Wow, I'm clever. Magic. What else? I didn't put any of that green gold in there, but I like it with the gold. Now, there's no way I don't have enough paint in there, that's for sure. There's my tips container. Abracadabra, and it returns. I'm just blind. Okay, so I have quite a few colors. Yeah, I don't know why. Because it's in my hand. I know, there was no question there. Alright, so that goes away. Those little filaments of silicone from the basting brush go away. The white comes back. I just want to take the top off. Is that pearl or white? Trying a new design to get my paint to cover the canvas. It's warm out here today, but there's a breeze. I try and have a heavy layer of paint when it's warm, and it's getting warm. I have something cooler around my neck to keep me able to stay out here. It's not early in the day. For me, it's kind of late in the afternoon. But the time just changed, so it still feels an hour earlier to me. Strange time changes. I don't know, I've been alive many years and I still never get used to it. Ever. You know, not for a few days anyway. See how I am. Okay, so this should be fun. And I have to decide, I've been thinking about the torching, releasing the patterns in the paint, but the torching also sets up the surface of the paint. So that you would think, as you go along, if you torch, and you don't want things to continue to flow as well or as easily, if you torch, you sort of set up and gum up the surface and make them less likely to run. I'm going to wipe that off in my studio rag, which is a dampened piece of sweatshirt material. And if I do that quick enough, then I don't come back and find it later, which is a good thing. This is a massive container that I have done something with. And I think I'm just going to start less with ring pours. Oh, dribbling right down the side. Seriously? You'd think I'd remember when something like that happened. Alright, so I see that this is not really what I want. It might be once I tip it, but it isn't right now. So I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to ring and puddle pour. You know, I want some gold in there. Let's see if it sinks or not. I don't mind if things look a little different. I want to change sides and see what I can get out of the other side. And stop it with my finger. That's cool. I want to leave more white space in between this time, so when I tip things, I have more choices of paint colors I can add in between. This is basically it's not a tree ring pour, that's for sure, because I'm not, whoop, right down the side, and right up into the cup. Got some cool patterns. Maybe I ought to just leave them. Oh no, you did not want to do that. Fine, we got one huge one. But it looks like a planet. They all look like planets. I'm going to keep wiping off. I'm going to have to wipe off the edge of my silicone cup. I believe these were Zaza Kitchen, and I think one of the other ones works better than this one does, to be honest, to be frank with you. But I am going to keep trying to lift up my running paint and clean it off, unfortunately. I hate cleaning paint off stuff because that implies that I'm wasting it, but rather than have it dribble down the side of the container, if I try and stop it, I might get lucky. I'm sort of picking and choosing the spots my colors go, and wiping off my finger pretty regularly. Nobody ever leaves cool puddle pours just the way they are. Yes, I see that. Doing the same thing again. I think the next smaller container is probably my better choice next time. I want some blue. So I'm going to go put some blue in. I want some blue. I'm going to put some gold in with it too, just because I can. I don't see much gold showing up, but I do see it right there, so maybe I'll... Now these are all different sizes. Boy, I just want to leave it. I think that'd be very cool. And I love this pink over here. Will I get to keep any of it if I pour it down? Yeah, I'm just pouring from all four corners, or so far three corners. I could throw chain in this. I could do all kinds of cool stuff. But right now I'm just enamored of the pretty colors. Just call it polka dots and be done with it. Alright, so I don't have very much magenta and I can't see much purple, so two of those things are going back in there. A little bit of pink, some of that bright purple, and maybe a little of this magenta. And maybe next to that magenta, the other pink, which is kind of strange. We are getting some cells, some really cool looking cells actually. And I've left some of my paint in the way of my turntable. The turntable is not available until Martha Stewart listens to me. Hey Martha, I got almost 54,000 subscribers, and a good number of them would love to have a turntable. And you made one about 10 years ago. You sold through Kmart. Can you hear me, Martha? Martha's very crafty. You never know. She might be listening, or someone who knows Martha might be listening. Anyway, someone who knows Martha who might be listening, we need these turntables. Wait, I can show you. Look, it's the ring, haha, from the bottom of a Lazy Susan for a patio table. So this is fun. So far, I want to pour from a different corner. Stop the paint. That's neat. I like that. I might want to do that a couple more times. How can I do that a couple more times? Let's find something that we really want to change the look of. And Just for fun, you know? Because you got to have it. You got to have fun in your life. No fun, no life. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these, but I think they're really pretty. And I like that blue so much, I think I need to put some in the ring pour cup, which is more like a puddle pour cup. And we do have some things changing. Looks like they're running together, so that may be the precursor to what's actually coming, which is lots of things running together. But I like the idea of keeping that white space in between. I guess this has just turned into an almighty experiment. Where's my Prussian blue? There we go. That's the first one that clogged up on me. And how about some minty green? Minty green color shift. And as long as we're at it, let's just make some targets. I don't want to do anything to anything. Oh well. Let's just keep dotting this because I can. Hey, that's the name of my book on the Amazon link. This might be the poster child for that, because I can. Oops. Well, we got one misshapen whatever it is, planet or something, and one bug. No, you're not invited to this party. There we go. See ya. I hope you outlive your painted wings. Or not. So maybe, just maybe, I ought to just keep going until I use up all my paint. Like I said, because I can. I keep trying to stop it from becoming horrendously misshapen, but we've used up most of my time. I got 2 minutes left to tell you guys that I have Pinterest and Instagram and Facebook volumes 1, 2, 3, and coming up on 4 at the bottom of the description under the video. And there's a paint pouring mixture recipe under the video also. And what else? There's Teespring clothing under the video. There's the Amazon link where you can find everything from the OXO omelet turning spatula to the, wait for it, here they come, Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas, which I could probably swipe all over the place if I wanted to destroy this really cool thing. Anyway, what else should I tell you? I do sell my artwork and I give classes at the house, and should you have an inquiry on either one of those things, just feel free to leave me a communication on YouTube. And I want to thank everybody for the contributions that have kept me painting all this time. I want to thank all the subscribers. I want to thank you guys for the wonderful comments. I really want some darker blue. I think I have to have it. I might still be working on this for a while. I guess I'll just start the recording again if that seems like it's going to be the idea. I am liking the idea that I've sort of stopped the, those are great polka dots, except for that. And I think that's just par for the course. Sometimes you get what you get. I want some more magenta, and you're going to be gone in a minute. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Studio saying, if you want to help contribute to keep the studio going, you become entered in a contest, and there are 7 pieces of art that if you happen to have your name drawn as the winner, you'll get to choose one. And that's the March contributions for the April drawing. I love you guys, and I'm going to check my see. Oh yeah, PayPal and Patreon are the places to do that that contribution if you can afford to do that. Whoops, that was a breeze. That was a breeze, and I want that to be round. I got 1 minute left, and I'm going to torch these because I can, because they're cool. And we torch to release the bubbles in the paint from shaking the paint, and we torch to release patterns in the paint. And yeah, so I made polka dots. Oh well. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and this was one of those. I may throw a few more down, I don't think so, but maybe. Trying not to cook my white paint.